Hi guys, welcome to Halloween Otome. So, this is a visual novel game that I'm going to be playing for Halloween. So yeah, here's my Halloween special. You're going to play as that girl, probably. We're probably going to fall in love with one of those people. This thing's adorable. I don't even know if my mouse is being picked up. Is my mouse being picked up? Okay, well, whatever. Let's start. Let's go. Fucking first name, Emma. Surname, C. Emma C. Emma C. Oh, this is actually some nice music. I like the music, by the way. Give me a minute here. I'm gonna do this. I don't like your first name, but I'm gonna go with C. And this. There we go. I didn't spell my own name right. I didn't spell it right. Fuck. There we go. There we go. C paradox. Do that. I will be a professor. Minigames enabled? Sure. If you choose not to, then the outcomes will be randomly decided. Okay, sure, minigames. My ability to love will be decided by my own skill in these minigames. And the winner is, drumroll please, a lucky lady by the name of C Paradox. Congratulations! You've just won yourself an invite to the most exclusive and sought-out Halloween getaways ever. Man, am I jealous. I'm surprised. Well, we'll be in contact with you and sort out the details shortly. But for now, let's get back to some smooth Her voice abruptly cut off by her best friend, Mira. Switched off the radio, and holy fucking Christ, this is loud. Jesus. Calm your tits. I like that guy sitting in the chair. Let's see, anything else I should change here? No, okay, sure. Okay. Now it's not destroying my ears. Her voice is abruptly cut off by her best friend, Mira, switched off the radio. You won! You actually, I can't believe you got to. I'm so jealous. I actually won? I never expected to win. In fact, I only entered the competition as a joke when I realized how much Mira wanted me to go. The music like calm its tits finally. Holy shit. We want a getaway surrounded by star students performed by and hosted by the famous actor Eric Vladimir. Vladimir. Mar, whatever. Was exactly the kind of thing a social butterfly like Mira lived for. I, on the other hand, would just feel nervous and gosh around people of that nature. I don't wanna fucking go, apparently, but then I'll never find the perfect people. Maybe you can go in my place. Were you not paying attention to the rules? The prize is non-transferable. Oh, well, if I decline, they can pick. Oh no, you don't. Oh, whoops. Oh no, you don't. If you can't go, then I sure as hell will not be letting you. Oh fuck, I cannot read right now. If I can't go, then I'll sure as hell am not letting you back out. I need you to go and tell me the details when you get back. Oh. Please, I won't ask you anything else ever. Mira, I don't want to fucking go. Come on. You can't tell me that this isn't a that there isn't a performer you'd want to meet. It's not just actors, it's singers, models, and just all-around famous people. Exactly. What if I make a fool of myself? I'll stick out like a sore thumb, that face. This is so anime. I like. Everyone's going to be in costumes and for the entire 2 weeks. Oh, wow. 2 weeks of wearing costumes? Holy shit. That's intense. They won't know you're not one of them. Besides, even if you mess up, it's not like they'll ever find out who you are. Unless you fuck them. Well, I guess I have a few weeks of vacation time stored up, but think about the type of type of food at a fancy event like this will. If there's good food, I'm there. Wow, you're a fatty. I agree. I like food too. Yes, thank you very much. I love you forever. I'll love you forever, whatever. There's just one problem. What am I going to wear? Oh, okay, I'm gonna be that. I looked around the magnificent costume guest and I couldn't help but feel out of place. But my own costume, that of an elven archer, minus the elf ears, was certainly wasn't cheap, but it made me feel like a little kid playing dress up. I was too nervous to actually go up to anyone, so no one paid me any attention as I leaned against the wall. You're gonna be very disappointed if the rest of the getaway is like this. I was contemplating trying to start a conversation when the lights went out. A murmur went through the hall. I could hear people shuffling, but stayed where I was. There's less chance of being knocked over with my wall to the back after all. It wasn't long before the lights... What the fuck is that? Wasn't long before the lights flared to life once again, and everyone looked towards the staircase. Wow. What? It seems our host has finally decided to put in an appearance. Oh, okay, that's very different from what was portrayed. Okay, the Phantom. Good evening and welcome to this year's spooktacular event. A collective groan from the crowd, but he continued without paying it any heed. I know many of you have attended this event in previous years, but for the sake of the newcomers, I will explain the rules. Rules? Why do we need rules? Well, apart from any common sense ones, but whatever. As always, we have a little game to make these 2 weeks much more fun. A few years ago, it was a murder mystery, and I think last year's contest was to see who could correctly guess the most people's identities. This year, we decided to spice it up a bit. You'll be split into groups of 4 and given tasks to complete. Then you will be given your points depending on if and how you complete them. Okay, there we go. The team with the most points wins. The crowd was silent. Except for the music, which is continuing to blast in my ears. No enthusiasm. What do we win? Says random guest number 1. The honor of being this year's champions, sorry. Another collective groan. This event sucks. This guy's a lot less cool than I thought he'd be. I kid. We have the most amazing prize, but those are a surprise. The mansion has been remodeled to suit the Halloween feel and cater to the tasks. There are also secret passages. Of course there are secret passages. Places where people can be murdered. Or fucking secret. But those are mostly for the servants to get around swiftly. If you enter them and get lost, it could be days before you find... Okay, don't do it. Just don't. To add to the fun, it's mandatory that you protect your identity until Halloween is over. It is much more interesting interacting with people you don't know who you are. Cool. At least you don't have to worry about anyone finding out that I'm a nobody. Cool. I think that's it. How are we supposed to be put in groups? Do we decide? Oh, I totally forgot about that. The teams have already been randomly selected. When you return to your rooms tonight, you should find a dossier with the details you need about your team. Any questions? Phantom? Really? Well, I've already done so many iconic roles that it's only fitting that I'd be the other Eric at least once. Okay then. Well, I think that wraps up the formalities, so mingle! Don't fuck too much. The lights cut out again. Yeah, whatever. On his very last word before returning a few moments later. Drama queen? But he's a guy. He's a king. Well, he is. Shut up. And what is such a vision of loveliness doing standing all alone? The vampire. Hi, I like your shoulders. They're very feathery. Fancy. I beg your pardon? Ignore my mail. You're not in the mood to socialize. Not particularly. Then I guess I should leave. You don't have to. You're pretty to look at. He grinned as he glanced at his watch. I actually do. But I hope we get a chance to spend more time together over the next 2 weeks. Well, we're gonna fuck him probably. At some point. He shot me a brief smile before disappearing among the partygoers. Actually, I really don't know how in-depth this thing goes. I don't know if I need to censor anything. We'll find out on the way there. I just wanted to play this because it was Halloween related, so whatever. Well, that was quite something. That brief encounter bolstered my courage enough that I can look around for someone else to talk to. That guy looks cool. To my left, there was a werewolf that looked like he was trying to blend in with a wall. Well, that's someone that's doing the same thing I'm trying to do, apparently. And to my right was a mummy, disinterested against the wall. Oh, what? Disinterestedly against the wall? Okay. Sipping a glass of wine. Everyone else seemed to be absorbed in conversation. I'm gonna go talk to the werewolf. Fuck the mummy guy. Oh, jeez. This costume's pretty fucking elaborate. I like it. I walked over him, trying to look confident instead of nervous. Hi. He started before looking around for a second to see if I was speaking to someone else. Hi. You don't seem very comfortable. It's my first time here. It's quite intimidating. This is mine as well, and I definitely agree with you about it being intimidating. Yeah. Maybe we first timers should stick together. This guy's blushing like fucking crazy. Maybe, but don't we have to stick to our own groups when the games start? I guess we do. Still, we're bound to have some free time, right? This guy is like a cherry right now. I guess. I need to go. My manager's calling. This guy's like super uncomfortable looking right now. See you later then. How do you control your ears like that later? I watched him scurry off like a scared little rabbit. I didn't expect a famous person to be that skittish. I wonder who that was. Well, I mean, what he does, whatever. I still have time. I might be able to see the other guy who will be willing to talk to me. Oh, whoops. Whatever. Reading words. I tried to walk over and... I tried to use the walk over to think of something to say to him, but before I knew it, I was in front of him with nothing worthwhile to say. Hi. Again. Dots. His eyes flickered towards me for a second before returning to a straight stare in front of him. Oh, this guy's too cool for me, man. The dismissal in the whatever in the act was... Oh, dismissal. Ah, fuck. The dismissal in the act was clear, but I decided to give it one more shot. This isn't quite your scene either. This isn't going anywhere. There's a reason I ignored him. I felt like he wasn't gonna give a fuck, and he didn't give a fuck. The rest of the party was pretty uneventful, and I couldn't help but feel relieved to get to my room. It looks very nice. We had to hand our phones over to the servants before we left so we wouldn't be able to cheat. Nah. I wasn't exactly happy about handing my phone over to a stranger, but no one else had complained, so I didn't either. We could finally take this costume off and relax. Before I could, however, I noticed there was a file on the bed. Alright, my teammates. I hope they're nice. Mr. Bandages. That's his fucking name. He's a model. Okay, cool. Open to the file to the first page and I'll groan. Let's see, his skills are keeping awkward poses, speed changing, lip reading, sharpshooting, and intimidation. Oh. Okay. Cool. Do I have that sharpshooting ability? I mean, I do have a bow. That's pretty fucking dumb. That's a dumb name. Skills. Why would we... Wait. What does my page say? Miss Archer. Occupation, unknown. Skills, unknown. What a fucking loser. I'm talking about myself. Shit. Miss Archer, still unknown. Skills unknown. At least it's not something embarrassing. So far, it's me and Mr. Bandage. I hope the other two have a better disposition than he does. The Count. Of course. I turned the page to see that the vampire had approached me was another one of my teammates. Actor, negotiating, speed changing, trivia, navigation, food connoisseur. Cool. So he's good with food, and he's good at navigating shit apparently. The Count. At least he's friendly. Now for the moment of truth. The last team member is... Of course! He's even blushing in his picture. I don't know, he probably wasn't blushing. I'm probably just imagining his face being redder than it was before when we met him. But whatever. Occupation, singer. Oh, he must have a beautiful voice then. Skills, reading music, playing various instruments, dancing, writing music, singing, former Boy Scout. Wow, he's got a lot of music-related things there. Okay, so we're definitely going after him if we get a choice there. Alright, a sigh of relief. A shy teammate is much better than a jerky one. I wonder if we'll be able to work together or if we're doomed to fail from the start. Probably. No point in worrying about those now. I need to get some sleep. Oh, Christ. Who the fuck's playing that organ? I just finished putting on my spare costume. They had asked us to pack spares so we wouldn't have to have people randomly switching costumes every day and causing confusion. When the tone played throughout the room. A-tone, whatever. Good morning, all my wonderful guests. Well, I guess this mansion's big enough to warrant a PA system. I hope everyone slept well because you're going to need all your energy. It's too early for this. The first task is about to begin. Should we at least get breakfast first? Each team has been assigned a meeting room, and everyone should be receiving a page with the directions to and the task objective right now. Cool. As you said that, a sheet of paper slid under the door into the room. How many servants do you have to deliver all these to everyone that's here? Did he seriously have his staff? Good luck! Another tone signaled the end of the announcement. Shut up. Might as well get this over with. Maybe then I'll get to eat. Okay, curious. Click on this first. Okay, so it's just the book that has all this shit here. Cool! I swiftly made my way to the meeting room to see Mr. Wolf. Wait, is that really his name? Mr. Wolf? The Count, Miss Archer, Mr. Wow. Oh god, Mr. Bandages and Mr. Wolf and the Count. And Miss Archer. These names are great, by the way. I swiftly made... Did the Phantom make them, by the way? I'm not sure. Whatever. Okay, anyways. I swiftly made my way to the meeting room to see... Oh, right, I already got this. Good morning, Mr. Wolf. Okay, yeah, his face is nowhere near as red as that it was in the picture or when I was talking to him earlier. There, Miss Archer. Good morning. This guy's a stock room. Is this guy gay? Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. I don't think he would be an option if he was. Whatever. So, any idea? He's just probably shy, but I need to stop interrupting myself. Holy shit. So, any idea where the rest of the teammates are? Or if we're getting breakfast soon? I'm starving. I still want to know how you do that with your ears. Seriously. Very good costume if you can do that. Unless you are a wolf person. Then that's very crazy. I'm not sure. Haven't really met them. I have an energy bar if you want. That... Before I could finish responding, the door swung open to reveal an irate Mr. Bandages. What is this? He slammed the page down on the table. What? My skill sheet? Exactly, a skill sheet. Except there are no skills. It'd be just like Eric to put me in a group of useless people. Oh. Okay, so the first time he speaks is he's fucking pissed as shit. Calm down, mommy. Mommy. What kind of gentleman refers to as a lady as useless? The guy walked into the room unprepared by Mr. Bandages. What did you just call me? That's hardly important right now. You're right, what's important is the task. I refuse to lose this game of his. Oh, see, you really want to win. Again? You mean, it's not like you ever won. And how would you know that? The previous winners were either females, old men, or child stars. Really, it's not that hard to figure out. Well, fuck. Burn! Seemingly finished with that conversation, the Count turned his attention to Mr. Bandages. To me. From. What? To me. Whatever. Miss Archer, I'm delightful to see you. Fuck. Likewise. I honestly wasn't expecting to be put in a team with anyone I met yesterday. Or let alone everyone you met yesterday. It must be fate. Although, I do apologize for not having to... for you having to put up with Mr. Living Dead over there. I was saved from having to answer by the arrival of the waiter wheeling in the breakfast cart. Sweet. Perfect timing. I was starting to get a bit hungry. Food. This is the time for food? Clearly it's the time for food. There's always time for food. We do need energy. You've been outvoted, Mr. Grumpy. Fine. We all sat down to eat the delicious food. Mr. Bandages didn't even wait to finish our food before bringing up the game again. First task seems easy enough. It's finding and opening a door, right? Yes, but knowing Eric, it's probably not that simple. Task will require 3 people's... Okay, yeah, I'd say you're right. Wait, 3 people? What? Why? What happens to the 4th person? They will be taken to the goal area by a staff waiting for the others to arrive. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. I don't know why you're telling her this. It's written on the page with the task. I hadn't actually bothered to read more than the directions earlier. Wow. Guess one of my skills is not giving a fuck. I can sit out if no one else wants to, that is. Your skills might actually be useful. It's Miss Archer who apparently has no skills, so she should sit out. Well, fuck, I have skills, jeez. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that first option. I for one have people skills. That's a lie. I'm gonna go with the middle one. How do you expect me to assign new tasks if I don't know what you're good at? Then just get started on finding out. Well then, I should probably tell you, but fuck that, I guess. Right, well, I have neither the time nor the inclination to do so. So, you just have to sit the game out. Fuck. Keep making these directions, but no one appointed you leader. I'm the most logical member of your team, so it's only natural. There's nothing natural about it. A leader requires people skills, which you obviously lack. Do you want to be a leader? Because that timid wolf certainly isn't going to do it. No. I didn't think so. But I say we let Miss Archer lead. Why? What use is a leader who... All in favor? I'm not opposed. I guess I don't have a problem with it. Well, technically, only 2 people actually kind of voted. The wolf is just like, I don't give a shit. Fine, I'm not gonna argue about this. Well, leader, how should we proceed? Do we know anything about this door we need to find? It's hidden and has a special lock. That it? Pretty much. Then I guess we should split up and look for clues. Actually, we need to choose our team first. Right. Let's say Mr. Bandages in the count, because he'll probably help. Okay, a second, actually. What does the wolf do? Dancing, riding, singer, former Boy Scout, maybe. I'm gonna take Mr. Wolf and Mr. Bandages. Which one's that? There we go. Top one. Naturally. If you're sure. Guess I'm sending this one out. See you guys later. It's not that I hate you, Count. It's just that I think these 2 will actually be helpful, but I don't know. It opens the things of things. Was he standing out there the whole time? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sending this one out. Miss Archer is leader, and you can things. Why can't I just sit it out? I just want to go to the end. You guys figure it out everything. Jeez. He gestured to the envelope in the waiter's hand. The waiter nodded, handed me the envelope, and then led the court out the room. I was wondering when the second clue would arrive. You knew there'd be another clue? Of course there would be. There's always another clue. So, what does it say? I opened the letter and scanned it before reading it aloud. A key must be held. A key must be played. Wait, what? Oh, a key that must be played. Whatever. A third that must be solved. To continue the masquerade. That's the clue. But there's things... What? But there's also this part about that says we don't need to leave the room to find the first key. I guess we just start looking. Okay. I doubt we're looking for normal keys, so keep an eye out for anything unusual. Hopefully it's not a fucking book. We set out to examine the contents of the room, but we couldn't help but wonder. Where are we supposed to use this key? Let's just focus on finding it first. A loud banging noise, and my head whipped around and I couldn't see the cause. Guys, I think I found it. Mr. Wolf was balanced on a chair with his hand reaching awkwardly above one of the shells. He's too short. What the fuck's going on? He pulled his hand back a bit, visibly wincing with effort when the wall behind us slid open. Oh. Cool. But the moment he let go, the wall slammed back down, repeating the noise from earlier. Oh. Fuck. It's in a pretty awkward position, and we need to be held. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I brought Mr. Bandages, who was good at holding awkward positions. Get down from there, and let me do it. Mr. Bandages and Mr. Wolf swapped positions, and Mr. Bandages attempted to use the key before letting go. How long do you think you can keep it open? Long enough for the 2 of you to get through. I won't be able to follow through, so better not screw this up. Well, hopefully Mr. Wolf is able to do, or I'm able to do something with her. Good to see you have so much faith in us. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Why do I look so evil right now? Whoa. I grabbed his hand and pulled him over to the hidden door before giving Mr. Bandages the go-ahead to open it. Well, I'm getting pretty intense over here. Jeez. The moment was high enough for us to dart through, not wanting to risk the door falling on us. A hallway. I don't see anything to be played here. Oh. It's gonna be like an instrument or something, isn't it? Mr. Bandages, we're gonna explore the hallway. Fine. If you need to get back, just knock. I'm not staying in this position if I don't have to. Having said that, the door slammed shut. Mr. Wolf and I walked through the hallway until we came to the dead end with a table that had a glass filled with water in it. Next to the glass was a music sheet. Oh. Yep, the key that must be played. Can you... It might take a while, but I should be able to play this tune. I had played the glass harp before, so I might be a bit out of practice. I watched him measure out the water and test out the sounds produced. I literally picked the two people best for this thing, apparently. Good. I'm a beast. It took a while, but the hidden door started to slide open a little more with each right note. The only problem was each wrong note sent it crashing back down. After a while, Mr. Wolf turned to me and looked determined. I can open the door long enough for you to get through. Even playing the whole song won't let me permanently open it, though. I'm sorry. That's fine. That's already more than I could have done. I positioned myself in front of the door as he started to open it again. Please don't play a wrong note at the wrong moment. That would kill me. The moment was high enough... What? The moment it was high enough, I darted under it to get to the next room. Cool. This room actually had a door that wasn't hidden. Something that needs to be solved. I walked up to the door, and the third clue became clear. There was a sliding puzzle. Fuck. I hate sliding puzzles. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna be here for a while. Okay, never mind. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. And apparently that was her thought too, so I did it. Apparently I just went like the most efficient route on that thing. That's good. I didn't have to spend an hour on that thing. It's good. It's good. The moment the last piece set into the place, a different door swung open and a man walked in. Well done. Your team receives 5 points for this task. Your team awaits you. I'm a puzzle solver. I followed him in the room. There were 3 of them sitting there. I like the chibis. I guess having you on the team isn't such a bad thing. Yeah, fuck you, Mr. Bandages. She has 5 points. If you ask me, that isn't bad at all. It's great. You did really well. Don't let it go to your head, though. This was just the first task. I took a seat and turned my attention to the big screen on the television. So, what are we watching? The other team's tasks. But those are different from what we did. Each team received a unique task. Oh, damn, this thing's elaborate. It's quite fun to watch. It's not fun, it's research. We might get some of those tasks later, not to mention that knowing how many people you need to watch out for in the competition isn't a bad thing. It can also be fun research. This guy. A couple of hours later, and now a familiar tone sounded. Sweet. Another announcement? How long have I been recording this? All teams have now finished their tasks. One way or another, congratulations to those who were successful and my condolences to those who weren't. Don't worry too much. Tomorrow is another day after all. As for today, normally I would have everyone gather in the dining hall for dinner, but seeing as you're all doing the whole team thing, we might as well stick to it. Dinner will be brought to each team's current area, but be warned, your performance in the tasks determines the quality of food. Really? Sweet. That means we get good food! A waiter came in wheeling a cart full with food with silver domes, followed by another waiter with more food and more, and another, and another, and is this all for us? Don't sound so surprised, but it's so much. Eat what you like, the staff will take care of the rest. You act like this is a normal thing. Isn't it? Not to most people. Well, we're not most people. And Eric likes to splurge. Yeah, noticed. Well, that explains the entire event. Too much money? Not even... And what? I was distracted by the aromas wafting towards me as the food was uncovered. I immediately set about filling my plate. I'm going to eat everything. Someone's easily distracted. Okay, so skills, good at puzzles, and easily distracted. Do I get skill? Does it actually, like, put any skills down? Nope. Am I eating it in my picture? Like, really? I think it's a healthy appetite's a good thing. The moment on his lips saw lifetimes on the hips. Oh, jeez. Someone's worried about getting fat. You're the one that needs to worry about that, Mr. Skeleton. I'll have you know that this body is a result of a strict exercise regimen and a nutrition plan. Jeez. And mine's the result of enjoying myself. I fail to see your point. Get wrecked? Wow, this food is great. Do you guys really eat stuff like this all the time? Pretty much. Although, I like to eat simpler stuff sometimes too. Man, you guys are lucky. Everyone at this event should be able to afford to eat stuff like this all the time, so I don't see what luck has to do with it. Well, my family always had to watch our budget growing up, so splurging just isn't something I feel right doing, even if it's on food. I really admired people like you, you know? Why? I'm not anything special. You weren't born into this lifestyle, but you managed to work your way into it. All he did was sing. I mean. So? Even getting into this industry is something that doesn't happen for a lot of people, let alone become famous. I was just lucky my manager found me. I didn't really do anything. Your skill sheet says that you can play instruments, dance, read music, do fucking everything that is music related, not just singing apparently. I'm passionate about music. Don't people usually research and dabble in what they're passionate about? I don't do anything usually. Things just work out in my favor, and now I'm doing what I love. Cool. Well, I, for one, am glad they did. Maybe when we win, you can sing us a victory song. He ducked his head shyly. Thanks, I'll see what I can do. And he's turned red again. When we win, someone's cocky. Not cocky, confident. There's a difference. Confidence is good. Very good. It's a bit early to be too confident. We don't even have a secure lead yet. Well, we're still pretty good. We're tied for first with everyone else who tied for first. I don't even know who tied for first. The only ones we know who won it are us. But whatever. But we will. And if we all do our best. I play to win. You want my best? You've got it. I certainly don't mind doing my best in service of a beautiful lady. And I'm not going to react to that at all. I'll do what I can, and try not to get in the way. Honestly, watching them at that moment, I couldn't help but feel that we could make a great team. Still not going to react to the whole beautiful lady comment, apparently.